Sam, I got to ask you, are you concerned that the West could try and get ahead of this potential problem, Russians or Russian names using crypto to get their money out? How concerned are you that crypto could get sanctioned by the West? And if so, what's your plan B?
Only if press goes wild speculating about it. The actual answer here is we've been in constant contact, not just with law enforcement that has been on the case here, but also with Treasury, with other departments, in the administration, with the relevant authorities here, talking about what policies we should have in place, talking about what actions we are, anticipating taking, talking about specific cases. They've been really productive and constructive dialogues. We've been really appreciative of how those have gone, and doing everything that we can to help keep sanctions in place and prevent them from being evaded. And overall, I think that's been quite successful. And I think it's been a successful cooperation, and anticipate that continuing. We see a lot of chatter about this from the press, from news outlets worrying about it. I think we've seen some not super constructive dialogue on both sides. But in terms of what's actually going on, on the ground here, and with the relevant authorities who are in charge of enforcing, monitoring, policing, and proposing regulations and sanctions around this stuff, the dialogue has been extremely constructive.
Sam, if this narrative is about the exchanges facing sanctions, have the authorities approached FTX?
I mean, we're in constant contact with the authorities. Could you please specify what you're asking? Like, have they approached FTX about what? Because we're talking to them every day about a large
being
number
sanctioned.
of issues.
Is that a risk? And is that a conversation you are having? And if so, what is the
Absolutely
counter-narrative?
bonkers. It's nowhere near what any of these conversations are like. It's hard to even talk about how far away that is from the conversations. Like, we're having really constructive dialogues with them. Like, we're working on specific cases. We are not seeing lots of sanctioned activity.